Hello and welcome back to another episode of King Arthur, The Knight's Tale. My name is Syken, blind playthrough, hardest difficulty, and we are nearing likely the end of the game. It's time to get the Red Knight down, and I am no one to shy away from actual challenges. So, the Black Keep is going to be exactly
The chase
that
continues,
challenge.
and we are only a step behind the creature we used to know as the Red Knight. He is bound by a necromancer's spell, with a charred hole where his heart had once been. Stuck between the world of the living and the dead, he cannot be killed until his blackened heart is destroyed. Our final destination is the keep of his ally, the similarly wicked Black Knight.
Good. Point being, we got our asses handed with this group. And I can't let that problem really sit
Through
there.
the fog
We need
and
revenge.
mire, I can feel a rotten heart beating. It's buried there, in the infamous Black Keep.
Good. Time for us to do this little maze. And the reason why this party struggled in particular is small corridors. We're starting in the smallest
Who
corridor.
dares to tread the Black Lands uninvited?
And super hard
Who
hitting
wants to
enemies.
brave the Black Knight's keep?
We're the
And
Knights
what
of the Round
is your
Table.
purpose here?
Your master has a guest, the Red Knight. We have a quarrel with him.
Oh, you have no quarrel with the Red Knight. As long as he enjoys our hospitality.
40 damage. 48 damage, Demon Knight. Yeah, I mean, starts out strong. Serpilius is a little bit shy on base armor.
fight for honor.
I will admit that.
I fight for honor.
So we could actually start to fight them here between the tables. This here is also not a bad spot. Lancelot here, Tigir here, Pelias here.
Your orders?
Sure. Now we're doing something along the lines of this. Into this, into hide.
I fight for honor.
We now have battering ram.
For king
Extra
and
armor,
country.
we're good.
For king and country. Your orders?
Moves to here. One, two, three.
For honor.
Shock all three of them, and we're just going to Overwatch. Lancelot really, yeah, doesn't have a range skill. That's a bit of a problem.
For the round table.
Okay. Good. Well, the enemies are indeed just jumping in. We're in a decent spot.
Your command.
For starters, this is where it counts. Nice hit, Lancelot.
At your
Good
service, my
job.
lord.
1, 2. That's a triple right there. Regaining our cooldowns. And that's better than just overwatching. One down. Weaken him. Backstep, backstep. Hide and moving over here.
Your orders?
Lancelot cannot stay in there. That's not going to work out. Don't want to stay adjacent to Tagir either, but
I
we
fight
also
for
can't
honor.
just let him sit there because these guys will be coming in.
Your orders?
Your orders?
I'll take care of about that in a second.
I fight for honor.
Your
What's
command?
the cooldown on Pulverize 3? Yeah, we're going to do that the next turn. Scout goes down. We're just giving everybody more armor.
At your service, my lord.
Okay, bring it on. Tagir will be scouted out, likely, but that's okay because he has enough armor just in case one or two of them shoot at him.
For Avalon!
Well,
For
apparently
king and
he has
country.
not been scouted out. Ignore this guy. Move here. 1, 2. Hide. We're good.
Your orders?
Just look at that. Good lord. That's
Your orders?
quite some damage. One, two. Let's get him down. Sure.
At your service, my lord.
That Demon Knight. I mean, it's tempting to charge into him, but he also
Your
hits
command?
very, very hard. Ah, now we do have a solution. Good lord, that's a great hit. He will die, and
For king
we
and
can
country.
actually charge in. That will trigger another attack of opportunity. Because he's taunted and wants to move over there.
Blessings.
Take down. Nah. We're moving over here. Nice double backstab.
For king and country.
1, 2. Get the shields rolling. Remove AP. Overwatch. I tell you what, we're just going to kill them with too much armor. Surprised to see that he still takes that much damage. Despite the massive
I
armor.
fight for honor.
They have done a mistake because all of a sudden they are showing us their back.
Your orders? For Camelot.
At your service,
Good.
my lord.
Problem solved. Charges in. And very much hits the guy. Okay,
No
cool.
mercy for the wicked.
Jump, move. And I feel bad for the last guy.
Justice has prevailed again. Who is going to need this?
When the storm wrought havoc on the island, I returned from the wilderness to see
So
what
really,
happened. I am needed
the
here.
normal enemies, I think we're okay fighting them. But so far we have not seen any of the overtuned enemies.
What an interesting
Maybe it
find.
was also just a problem of not knowing how
To
to
be the
counter
champion
them.
of downtrodden is my true calling.
Are these guys here running in a patrol?
Halt! Who goes there?
Okay. Strange way of
For
greeting
king and
us.
country. I fight for honor.
At your service, my lord.
Your command?
Blessings.
Good. One of them is immediately
I fight for honor.
detracted.
I fight for honor.
One to that. One to that. Cool.
At your service, my lord.
Your command?
I think it's fair to move to
I
here,
could
get the
take a few
opportunity
more.
attack.
Your command.
Move into the back. And there's the backstab. We have fantastic armor penetration.
For king and country.
Your orders? For king and country.
Good, he can't block from behind.
Your orders?
Cool.
We are victorious.
Quick, but painful for them.
I
also
spent all my
interesting
life
that
in the
that
court,
encounter
but
didn't
here
start
began to feel
before
the
we
lure of
ran
all those
into
nightly quests I
2
had to
packs of
miss.
them.
Equal shares to all.
It shows that this game is really good at like scripted encounters.
You must be the fiends who slaughtered Brother Cain and Master Drake.
And who would you be?
I'm Locke, Whisperer of the Dead, the last of my coven.
Okay, the 3 of you were a coven, yeah? Where's
The
the
Red
Knight?
Knight must not be disturbed. He needs his rest before his ascension to our new king.
Are you insane? What are you
The
talking
Bloodied
about?
One, who has no soul and no heart, who is neither dead nor living, shall ascend as the king of demons.
I'm still convinced that you are not mad. Where's the Red Knight's heart?
How do you know of this? Have you defiled the great grimoire, the Liber Atrium Cortis? Who helped you read it?
Oh, we certainly defiled the book.
Sacrilege.
Well, he's the last
For
one of
king
his
and
coven,
country.
so I think we are all pleased to hear that
At your service, my lord.
their reign will now be over. Shocking in this direction. Slow these guys down. Overwatch,
I
and we're
fight
good.
for honor.
At your service, my lord.
The Lord is my witness.
Problem is, so many enemies. Double dodge, although we attack from behind, really.
Your orders?
You all attack me.
Your orders?
And might as well give armor to everyone.
Your command.
I fight for honor.
Could have done that kill earlier and then we wouldn't have had any problem. I'll stay here so that we can deal more damage. Good, we need to fight in this direction. I think we're okay. We just need to get all of the ranged characters neatly tucked in and then we're okay.
Sinners shall bleed.
For king and country.
Good. 1, 2.
I fight for honor.
3. Slow all of them.
Blessings.
Why can't I hide here? Because these guys are still alive? Likely.
Your
That's
orders?
unfortunate.
For Camelot!
We are beginning to move even further. I want to keep my one plate, so this guy will hit us. I think we're still going to be fine.
The Lord is my witness.
Your command.
Your command?
Alright, end turn. Not 100% sure why Tigir wasn't able to pull off a kill here.
For Camelot.
So for starters, you all attack me, thank you.
At your service, my lord.
And everybody gets a few more action points. I don't want me to deal with skirmishers and other idiots.
I fight for honor. For Camelot.
Good. More armor.
Your orders?
1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have revenge strike? I think we do, so might as well.
I fight for honor.
He has death hex, so yeah, we're going to look in this direction.
At your service, my lord.
Good. Problem not yet solved.
Shout his name and be saved.
40 damage on drain life.
For honor.
This is a massacre. I love it. The group isn't performing badly. I think everybody is doing what they are supposed to, so that's okay.
Your orders?
Your orders?
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sir Pelias is also performing
orders?
very well. Nice job, my dude.
No mercy for the wicked.
He's protecting his back.
At your service, my lord.
All of that dodge stuff isn't helping him.
For honor!
Good.
At your service, my lord.
And that's what we wanted to prevent, right? We didn't want to have half of them standing back up. I think I did a really good job in getting almost all of them down. Of course, as always, there will be like situations where there's an archer here or there in the back line and you just can't get them.
I fight for honor.
Man, Lancelot
your service,
is
my
starting
lord.
to really take this
For
serious.
Avalon!
Cool.
The Lord is my witness.
I fight for honor.
Very good. Moves to here.
For the round table.
Funnily enough, the Shade, who should be one of the
We are victorious.
first targets, came in last, dead last.
What an interesting find.
That was a cool fight. I mean, I'm all up for
Look.
mass fights.
Pure luck or fate.
Huge horde is coming at you.
Some of my fellow knights protected the king with swords. Me, as his cupbearer, decided to defend his life in a different way.
Okay.
Not a step forward, you bloody fools. The
Let me
treasure is
guess.
ours. Leave.
You stole it from the Red Knights.
I'm warning you. You were biting off here more than...
Oh. I know that you guys are strong, but I want the treasure.
I fight for honor.
For king and country.
Your
Moves to
orders?
here.
For
Moves
king
back.
and country.
Moving to here.
Your
Hide.
orders?
That into that into Overwatch.
I fight for honor.
And we're just going to wait. Let's go. Not surprising, there are more. Perfect. Come into your little poison terrain. I personally like poison traps a lot. Doesn't deal a whole lot of damage to a single individual. It would be wasted, but it is
At your
fantastic
service, my lord.
crowd control.
I fight for honor.
Like when these guys are coming in, I'm sure they thought they would be in for an easy little treat. Turns out they're not.
Sinners shall bleed.
Hit, hit. Hit, hit. Hit, hit. Move. Hide.
I fight for honor.
How many Overwatches? 2. Nah, next turn.
I fight for honor.
Alright, you all come here. I have plenty of Overwatch attacks for you. So bottom line, the poison trap isn't dealing that much damage immediately, but every single step does damage. They're also weakened on top of it. They're slowed. And they have a problem to simply advance. Then a lot of them are standing in there. And look, every single move is like 7 to 8. So say 3-4 moves. That's already 20 points of damage. So it's like a moderate hit. And it happens every round on every single one. 5 are currently standing in it. And it is just one skill. And it continues to linger over 3 rounds. So I think the real way to assess the quality of this particular skill is look at it over a longer period of time.
At your service, my lord.
For king and country.
Here's the surprise attack. Can't really jump through, so we are just doing what we've always done, which is hit them really, really hard. Triple hit. That's good. And 2 attacks of opportunity should be good enough.
Your command?
End of turn. So now we can move through it. See, if I don't want to go through my own poison, then that also tells you something about that it is not a useless skill. Because elsewise, you would have no problem. Oh wow.
Almost put me on the ground.
For Avalon!
Elsewise, you would have no problem just to continue running through it,
Bleed
right?
for your sins. The Lord is my witness.
I fight for
Unnecessary,
honor.
telling you.
Blessings.
For king and country.
Your orders?
1, 2.
Your orders?
At your service, my lord.
At your service, my lord.
Good.
Your orders?
Your orders? Charge!
Moves up.
For Camelot!
And we're finishing the
We stood our
encounter.
ground
Man,
proudly.
I'm okay with the exception of taking vitality damage on Tigir. That was not okay. Such a stupid situation as well.
Look there.
From now on, you will serve the Red Knight. Kneel and swear fealty to your new lord.
I would rather die than serve that horrible creature.
Then you die. Wait, the enemy is here. To arms!
Yeah, we do have mass haste. And a couple of the autumn breeds, they do have detection.
At your
So-
service, my lord.
Your
Bit
command?
of a tougher fight ahead of us.
Your command.
Your command.
Let's do this.
No mercy for the wicked.
Into that.
For king and country.
Moves to here.
I serve the Lord.
We can hide over here. Need to definitely get the autumn bread
Your orders?
on down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
For king and country.
For king and country.
Good, we're moving here. Everybody attacks me, please. Thank you.
For king and country.
Good, that will be an extra attack of opportunity. I think overall very good first round. Kill 2.
Keep fighting.
Solid positioning. And managed the AP efficiently. We even got 2 extra attacks of opportunity out of there. Not sure if we can save these guys. They're taking a lot of damage, man. I hate the stun. So unnecessary. Luckily we
I fight for honor.
resisted quite a bit. If I kill him, I think the stun effect is
For
completely
king and
away.
country.
No.
Your
I
orders?
dreamt that up, apparently.
I serve the Lord.
At your service, my lord.
Instead, we're just going
I
to give
fight for honor.
some armor out. I prefer killing him over attacks of
Your command?
opportunity.
Your orders?
Don't get me wrong, attacks are also nice, but solid kill is a solid kill. Bringer is the biggest issue. Don't want to waste that. But I also don't want to not do anything. I mean, what we can do, it's a bit ridiculous. It's okay, I suppose. The guy comes in, he gets the laugh tap. And we took away his APs and his entire armor, so that's not too bad. He's frozen and shocked, so he didn't have enough to attack. It's not bad. It's actually, that was the right play. Makes himself completely immune.
At your
Okay,
service,
fair
my
enough.
lord.
Is Lancelot charging in to 4 to save the villager? I think the answer is no. Down to 2 hit points. I love
For
it.
Camelot. Your command.
Sinners shall bleed.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Your command.
1 to 3. 4, 5. Slow this guy. Won't be a kill on him, so could drink a haste potion, but that will still not save him.
A foul blow.
At your service, my lord.
Okay. Let's...
Your orders. Your orders.
We need the Dark Mage down
I
because
serve the
he is
Lord.
giving everybody haste. Thank you. And without haste, things are looking much less grim. Lancelot, a little bit of healing
For
here.
king and country.
One, 2, 3, 4. Slow these two guys down. Fantastic. And Overwatch it is.
At your service, my lord.
Good, we're chilling him. He's luckily not immune to chill, and chill is less AP, which will come in handy. So it's all about just removal
I fight
of
for honor.
the AP. 1, 2, 3. That's an Overwatch, which should kill him.
Stop till your heart is beating.
He has not attacked because he knew if he would have, the Overwatch would, the counter would have immediately killed him.
For king and country.
Legend. Syken, that was
At your service, my lord.
just a legendary move. And I mean that in the most sarcastic possible way. How could you forget that the guy still explodes and freezes?
I took a hit.
Keep fighting.
At your service, my lord. For the
Alright, this
round
should give
table.
us AP. A hit
At
point,
your
sorry.
service, my lord.
For king and country.
1, 2, armor.
For king and country.
I fight for honor.
Good, we're hiding.
At your service, my lord.
Your orders?
And that's pretty much it. These two duke it out with one
The
another.
Lord is my witness. We are victorious.
Well, so much for that
I
treasure.
am humbled by the Lord's gift.
And I am personally a tiny bit annoyed by the fact that we lost vitality. So I think we're just going to sleep on the campfire, get that other treasure, and we should be okay so far. Difficulty-wise, we're actually holding up surprisingly well. I took on this vision as a challenge because I wanted the quote-unquote weakest team for that particular challenge to deal with it after having been quite heavily disturbed the first time.
Another fine day. Who is going to need this?
Okay, we're getting a lot of nice little rewards. And next up, I think we go down here and then it's kind of like that. Bit like a maze with just one way to go through.
What an interesting find.
Loot-wise, I think the whole game could have been a bit richer in terms of like the standard loot that you're getting later. Don't know why they didn't do it. It's not so much
A
about the
place to share
items,
food and stories.
but mainly the pure gold values,
Who's going
gems
to
and
need
so on
this?
that you're finding. 20 gold is really whatever at this point in the game.
Easy there.
What an interesting find.
We have been waiting for you.
Wait, you will not attack us?
We have no quarrel with you. The necromancer that you killed was our enemy as well.
What are you talking about?
That necromancer disturbed the sleep of the departed, and as a consequence, our souls have been bound here to suffer.
Okay, do we get
Now we can
150
leave.
XP, 20%
So you
vitality damage, or
deserve a
500
reward.
gold? I think we're just taking the
Done.
vitality damage.
Now we can rest.
Look here, brothers.
What an interesting find.
20% vitality damage is as if I would have had 20% damage on all heroes. It's even better than that, because we can still
Yes,
get them
I
down
try
with
to
our
avoid
normal
the
damage,
undead
and we could
pest.
still get
Laugh
more
all you
damage
want,
buffs.
but I don't want to become like that. My soul is more important to me than your opinion.
Nothing of relevance to be found. That looks like the Black Knight.
Halt! This is the end of the road for you.
I recognize you're Sir Tukeen.
I used to be. Many years ago, before my death in Britannia.
And now they call you the Black Knight?
When I became Lord of the Black Lands, I renounced my previous identity and became an embodiment of my domain.
What's with the tyrant's obsession of adorning their names just like the Red Knight? He's your master, isn't he?
Yes, I have sworn loyalty to the Red Knight, the only warrior strong and worthy enough for me to serve.
We're here to challenge him. Step
It will
aside.
not happen, not while I'm alive.
Step aside and surf in
It would
Camelot
be
instead.
pointless. He is invincible and much more powerful than you are.
Okay. Well, we're going to see about that.
Blessings.
Let's not take this lightly. Let's
Your command.
play it safe and sound.
At your service, my lord.
A bit of this. Definitely a bit of that. Weakened and slowed, even if he resists most of it. Moves to
I
here.
fight for honor.
Moves to here.
I fight for honor.
Interesting. Nice little hit. Slow these guys down. One hit, one step back, and Overwatch. Very good. Extra armor, extra ready. Whoever's coming, bring it on.
For honor.
He charges in. loses all of his hit points, and then begins to drink a potion. Okay, cool.
For the round table.
I fight for honor.
Okay, how about bit of AoE damage and slow
For king and
like
country.
Your command?
For king and country.
So a challenge that I'm seeing is we're definitely going to take some of the damage.
At your service, my lord.
For king and country.
That frozen will keep us here, and I knew that. There's no
I
way
fight
around
for
it.
honor.
Could have gone back, but not enough movement. This is just very well placed. Kind of a small downside of
At your service, my lord.
basically huddling in. We're hiding. He's going to be detected. It's not a question of if, but rather when.
I fight for honor.
Maybe this motivates
For Camelot.
the Weeper to go and attack us instead. The AoE damage will hurt, but I think we're going to be fine. It's like 20.
Keep fighting.
10, okay. Could have been worse.
Nothing serious.
Keep fighting. We survived worse, brother.
Tahir immediately
no mercy
gets
for the
healing.
wicked.
Followed by a lesson in backstabbing.
I fight for honor.
I
Alright,
fight
one
for honor.
down. Hit. And I just want to make sure we have enough armor, and that means every
Your
single
command?
one of our guys. Triple slow. And we're going to get her down. Maybe not the craziest use of a potion ever, but now the backline is gone. And we're ready to get into them. That is a problem.
Sinners shall bleed.
For king and country.
1, 2. Very good. 1 to 3. Quadruple hit into Overwatch. Okay, cool.
Your command.
Huge hit for the Black
king and
Knight.
country.
Yeah, I'm sorry if we if we kill people that I much rather recruit, but they are all tyrants, and it just doesn't fit our
command.
faith.
For king and country.
Good. Listen. That's the type of charge
For
that I would
king and
like to see
country.
from a Lancelot.
For king and country.
Dark Mage gone.
We are victorious.
I shall put this to good use.
I truly miss King Arthur. He was the once and future king, and there will never be another ruler like him. Show us a sign, Lord.
Alright, what kind of buff do we have? Nah, we're not using it. We don't know what it is.
The Knights of the Round Table again. Sniffing on my trail like starved dogs whimpering for attention.
We have unfinished business, Red Knight.
I'm ready. I can hardly wait to drown Avalon in a sea of blood. I also brought some friends to even out the odds.
The necromancers are dead. We learned your secret from the Libra Matrum.
Let me
coordinates.
guess. Eldrick, my worthless mongrel of a son, betrayed me. I should have killed him before I left.
Any last words, creature?
My heart lies buried here with the maggots. Good luck finding it before I kill you all. You can slay me, but I shall rise again.
Blah blah. Shut up and fight. He still has the
I
same
serve the Lord.
abilities. Okay. Break. So let's see. Same
Your orders?
deal as
For
the
king
last
and
times.
country.
I think we're going in with Inspire.
Your command?
Who does have weak debuff resist? These guys here. Okay. 1, 2. That makes him slower. Three, 4, and 3 attacks of opportunity. I think we're first of all going to go for his minions.
Your orders?
If I hit this, yep. Huge armor reduction. And even more importantly,
At
he
your service, my lord.
is mildly slowed. One, 2, 3, 4, hide. It's interesting that he only triggers one trap, although he actually walks through both of them. Also interesting that the charge deals damage, although a plate should have been taken.
Blessings.
Sometimes the game just defies its own logic. I think we're moving a bit closer and rest stays as is.
I fight for honor.
Your command.
Hit this guy. Hit him really good. And
Your command.
this here shocks on top of frozen.
Your command?
Is this here knockback? No. I think we're just going to hit into taking the hit back. He stays in the firestorm and we're good to go.
For honor.
Don't stop till your heart is beating.
I fight for honor.
Lancelot. Ooh, one hit point.
At your service, my lord.
Your command?
For king and country.
Good, reset the cooldowns. Couple more hits.
Your command.
For king and country.
For king and country.
I think we're just going to stay here with as
At your
much armor
service,
as
my lord.
possible. Lancelot is ready for next
king
round.
and country.
Don't want to kill him yet. I'm pretty sure he just gets back up.
For Camelot.
Charge!
You know what? You can always heal
For the round
as
table.
early as possible. Let's remove armor.
Your command.
For king and country.
Are you kidding me? That was it. The never dying knight. I could have killed him last turn. But I thought he would be kind of the King Arthur version. Comes back.
Who is going to need this?
Got a new ring. Okay. So this could be heal vitality. It was extra armor. Well, there was a small chance to regain the vitality and not gain the wounds. Let's see. 50% damage suffered by allies. I don't know. Not a big fan of that. Mysterious blacksmiths visit the court offering priceless treasures. Sure. Let's gain extra loot. Essence of Blight. Additional poison damage to a hero. Which of them have we not finished? Find 5 hidden chests with perception ability. Then bleeding damage. Okay. Fully upgraded cathedral. We can't really get that. 10% additional hero after consumed. Fully upgraded hospice. Didn't we fully upgrade the hospice? Oh no, not even close. The 10% extra HP are not bad. Immunity to poison, immunity to stun, knockdown, blind, and the rest we already got. Which means our little extras here, 50 mental debuff resist, is maybe something for Genevieve. Then we also got the extra armor breaking to selected hero. That's actually not bad for Mordred. Somewhat serious with that. Range skill. Range skills. That could also be good for Genevieve. She has global protection. She does hit blast. She has teleport. She has ice wall. She has ray of light. That's 5 skills that all can benefit from range. Having that 1 extra range is not bad. 20% additional poison damage, not good for her. 50% straight up mental debuff resistance is great for a hero. Immunity to burning, also not bad for a hero, but not as relevant as, for instance, immunity to freeze and chill, which she already has. Given that there's only 1 left for her, I think it's between more range skills and just getting the mental debuff resist. I will go for mental debuff resist because her ranged is still fine, and this is a crazy upgrade. Means that oftentimes, even if she's not standing next to Merlin, she will not lose with stunned all of her AP, and then she can cure. So for her it makes sense to be resistant. And then for Mordred, Range would be chain lightning. This here is ranged for... It's one high range for range skills. Well, this is a... I don't know. It's not a range skill, I think. This is a range skill. So 1, 2, 3. The armor breaking, on the other hand, that means his sword will remove a lot of armor, and he hits often. So, yes, 25% armor breaking. That's crazy with a normal, with his attack speed. Good. Prime team, like, completely kitted. Tigir leveled, and our leveling of the other characters worked out also very well. Let's, before we do anything, got an item upgrade. That's when temporary hit points expire, the 100% of the remaining temporary hit points is to J students. Oh, that is great. Regain 1 armor for every 10 hit point regained. That's an interesting item. I will think about it, because that's not bad. The Slayer's Oath is also not bad. So we only have the Reckoning. And I somewhat have the feeling that that might be the last quest. But it's okay, every good run at some point needs to come to an end. But I still, for good measure, want to make sure that things are being... that we're okay with a level up. We wanted to do soothing wounds for him. He already has many, many good things. Might as well do soothing wounds. Sir Mordred. %20 weapon damage against shocked targets is great for him. That's de facto 20% extra weapon damage. The other option is Poison Bomb, which is also really, really good. Another option is Hunter. Cost of all skills are reduced by 1. All skills means also base shoot down to 2 AP if there's just a boss around. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. So if we're only fighting one enemy, then that is kind of the gold standard. I think here we're going Ice Aura instead of Damage Focus. Damage Focus is nice, but he has a very special playstyle. Very special playstyle. I mean, strong base attack, and then he's basically Radiance, Ice Spike, Ice Aura. Tries to stay in 2 enemies, but not too many enemies at the same time. Who could benefit from the range skills? I think Morgana. Immunity to burning. Likely one of the thieves that are burning break stealth, in case you didn't know. More poison damage. I don't know that we really have someone who's like excelling at poison damage, so I'll just keep that. And the extra injury tokens, might as well give 2 of them to the Fairy Knight, because he just really doesn't have a lot of injury tokens. Then we have that physical and mental debuff. We're using that for the next mission. Man, the Prime team is completely loaded. Okay, Percival. I think more armor. Talked about it the last time. I think he has a lot of armor, but just having 6 more for a tank is incredibly helpful. Hex intensity for every chilled or frozen unit. That's crazy. That's going to make the hexes so much better even. I think I wanted spell resistance, but Bitter Dread is potentially better. Might as well do AoE Hex here. That is also good. 3 armor reduced. Hero's weapon damage is increased by 5 for every active hex. That's a huge weapon damage bonus, which will be good again for ice spells. So she was in a situation that she did have other range spells, but very seldomly killed something. But the last time that we wanted to kill something, we didn't have the skill Mysticism. We wanted to kill something to reset the cooldown of Inspire and then inspire everyone, and the plan did backfire because I didn't have Mysticism. This is also not bad. Favored, just to make the first round even better. And since she does have Ice Wall, and we oftentimes don't have the means to pull that off, let's just use that for the first round. Have a stronger first round. Could do this into that. That's immediately more damage. 15%. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Plus 10% armor breaking on the strike is also really good. It is not just making it 10% more, but it would make 5 to 15%. And that shreds armor like it's no man's business. Okay, what did I want to do with him here? Lightning skills cost 1 less. I think that was it. And shock lasts an additional turn. Cool. 4 AP. And even better, lightning strike. Very, very low attack now. Cool. Very good. So let's check the infamous Camelot, see if there is anything worth. Anti-range for range skills, bleeding and bleeding. Vulnerable. Okay. Gain 2 armor for each AP reserved for 1 turn. Dodge first incoming. Yeah, it's about the same. I think that's exactly the weapon that we're currently having. No, it's not. -1 cooldown for hex skills. More hex intensity. And -1 cooldown for slowing hex. Wait, what? So all cooldowns -1. So that's already cooldown down to 2. And 2. And 1. And then this reduced to 1. And then with Mindstorm, you're telling me that we have 1 cooldown, 1 cooldown, 2 cooldown. And this costs 1 and this costs only 3. Yeah, with slowing hex, that's crazy. And then the hex intensity. This here gives a bit of damage, which I appreciate is nice to have, but the hex intensity for the death hex, that is also damage. I think that's a better, that's actually a better item for her. It's crazy because I was very sure that we wouldn't find a better one. The dodge she already has, so de facto doesn't really matter that much. 1 AP for the first kill is nice, so I will miss that. And the damage isn't bad either, but 26 hex intensity, that's more than the node. And the cooldowns. 1 turn. 1 turn. Mind you, this is not AoE yet, it's single target. And with this here, whenever I cast a spell, then cooldowns of everything are reduced. And that means cooldown of death hex is also quickly reduced. So we can cycle through the hexes and use death hex at least every turn. Good. First, melee basic attack costs 0 every turn. That's crazy. Units hits by melee attack are taunted for 1 turn. Wow, okay, wait. What? I mean, the vulnerability is good. First, melee basic attack costs nothing. Let's start with that. The armor breaking is better. Damage is a little bit worse. Ignore 50% of block value is great for heavy frontline. Units hit by melee attack are taunted for 1 turn. I mean, for Mordred, who does not have a taunt, actually really good. The one thing that I don't like is the -1 AP. I'm a bit stingy with that. It's definitely an upgrade for him, not even a question. The question is Mordred going to wield it or not? I like the vulnerability. And the 5 base damage attack means this thing is actually 25 damage. I think it's rather for our other tank. Well, the other one-hand weapons aren't as good. We got the bleeding bow, but I think that was not good at all. More hex intensity, just out of curiosity. She already has hex intensity on her weapon. Okay, never mind. Cool. Cathedral. Free treatment. Does it work this time? Yes, he gets everything fully repaired until the end of the turn. For once I did it the right way. Yeah, already know all of that. The question is, do we buy this for 1,300? Seems like a stiff price, but I fear it's the last mission. What are we going to do with all of our stuff? Nothing. Exactly. Only one consumable like this at a time. Okay, so we already have the debuff, physical and mental debuff edition. Next time we're doing the Reckoning. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Really appreciate it, and see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.